My name is Ceniglio. I'm a 2019 graduate of the Ad Plus program at Westfield State. I decided to apply to the accelerated dual degree program after my first few sets of observation hours in classrooms. I was noticing that a lot of the students in front of me had a really diverse set of learning needs, and in being the best teacher I could be at the time, I decided to apply for this program. I thought that the benefit of having both an elementary and a special education license would be incredible, not just for my students, but also for myself, to make that transition into teaching smoother. One size does not fit all in education. You look out in front of you in your classroom and you see just this incredible set of abilities in front of you, but you need to know how to gear your education and your teaching practices towards each of those students. And I left here with a lot of really great tools in my teacher toolbox, so I would say that was incredible. And another great takeaway that I've had from this experience here would have to be the relationships. Not only were we taught the importance and value in having relationships with your students, but we were shown the value of those relationships with the faculty here. You know, at any moment I knew I could reach out to any of them for any type of support, and to see the impact that had on my personal education spoke wonders into me becoming a teacher. I would say they were all incredible role models that led to me being the best teacher I feel I can be. The faculty in the education program were phenomenal. I felt like they were family by the end of my time at Westfield State. They were all role models for exactly the teacher that I wanted to be when I left here. Even 3 years out of college now, I feel like I could reach out to any of them with a question or if I needed support, and that they would still be there to help. Behavior supports for students with emotional and behavioral disorders, especially in this post-pandemic world. We just had students who are in these less than ideal home situations, and even though they might not have those diagnoses, we can absolutely apply all those tools that we learned from that class to supporting them in this modern day and age. And I would also say that the reading intervention and assessment class was incredibly important to the work I'm doing right now. I'm constantly assessing students and reassessing students to better guide my practice and better provide them with supports. So I have seen almost daily application of both of those courses in my everyday life. I'm very excited to share how I use my teaching licenses, because I feel that this has been the best of both worlds for me, having these degrees. I am currently finishing my 3rd year as a special education teacher. I teach 5th grade. Through this program, I found my love in special education. I was initially planning on going to be an elementary teacher, and I just so dearly loved my last year here that this has been the field I've been in since. But I really get to use both of my licenses every day at work. I have 2 small group classes where I do resource instruction with my students, but a rather large portion of my day is with inclusion classes where I'm a co-teacher in a general education classroom. So every day I'm using both my elementary and my special education certification in the work that I'm doing. If you're interested in the accelerated dual degree program, you should apply because of all of the relevance to today's teaching. You know, regardless of which field you plan to go into, whether it be elementary or special education, you're working with both of those groups of students. There's no vacuum in education. So I think having both of those licenses has made me feel the absolute most prepared that I could be for entering teaching. And I think what was really valuable to me in becoming a teacher was the amount of classroom experience I left with by the end of my time here. I had done student teaching in my elementary degree, I had done student teaching in my special education degree, and by the time I was teaching, I had spent almost a full year in the classroom. It was really a wonderful experience. So I think between the experience and the real-life application of having both of these degrees, that it's a wonderful program to apply for.